All right, there we go. We are live. Live. Okay. Share that with everyone. And let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. As always, first step of every video is letting me know if you can hear me. What's up, Josh? All right, so quite a lot I want to talk about. Bitcoin, Ethereum, bull run, Dogecoin, everything. You guys can hear me, Adele, Elias, everyone good? Everyone clear? Cool. Awesome. So, wow, what a massive day last night. And there's just so much I want to talk about, starting with Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, I mean, let's be real. It wasn't really too hard to spot this formation. I talked about the volatility aspect leading into elections, which is right here. You can see quite a bit of chop in between those movesets. But the overall V-shape was looking to play out if we broke above this key resistance at 69.8. But again, because there was elections, we didn't jump too fast on the signal. Instead, we actually waited for the confirmation of 71.4, then the breakout of 72, then the confirmation of 73. But we were pretty much entering longs this whole way through. And I kept telling you guys, look, this is a very simple area to look for longs. Because, of course, if Trump does end up winning, we're probably going to see a pro-crypto rally. And that's exactly what we saw in Bitcoin. Then, of course, came the psychological part, right? The psychological part of trading was if the all-time high is broken, which I mentioned to you guys before. If the all-time high ends up breaking, the psychological is that's where you see your grandma, your aunt, and everyone else say, whoa, Bitcoin's breaking all-time high. I need to invest. And then what about that Bitcoin? Is that Bitcoin still alive? And that's exactly what happened. That's where we're seeing the bullish pressure come into the market as of right now. You can see Bitcoin hit 76,000 as of right now. We are still pushing towards the high side. But of course, you can see Ethereum is actually lagging. Ethereum is one of those coins, which I did mention to you guys before, is looking for a massive breakout opportunity. Now, there's a few things that we have to keep in mind. Number one, we are completely over leveraged from our exponential moving averages. This is something that we have to be a little bit more cautious about. So if I was looking for a trade setup, you can see that although Ethereum is still being very choppy, and I talked to you guys about this before too, you can see we have multiple wick opportunities going up and down. But if you notice, Ethereum is still pushing higher. So that's where the emotional part comes into play. You have to understand that, yes, there's going to be chop involved mostly on a near major resistance for Ethereum. But if we end up breaking above that structure, just like we broke above on Bitcoin, it's going to be a massive squeeze formation. And you can see that as of right now, around 27.11, this level has been tested how many times? You can see from previous price analysis, we've seen this test happen multiple times right here, multiple times right here, more retest opportunities here, more retest opportunities here, and we also have a W formation on Ethereum. When you have these many retest opportunities and Bitcoin is now all-time high, it is not rocket science. And I always tell you guys this, make your trading simple. The current trade setup is not hard to look for a position sizing. We know that Ethereum is, of course, lagging quite hard. But if we look at the overall picture here, the overall move set on Ethereum started at 3,300. Right now, we are in an inverse bar formation. And a squeeze position, something like this, is very easy to spot. The confirmation, of course, is going to be at 27.11. Now, this is something I wanted to talk to you guys about because I keep getting this question now is, Pingu, RSI is extremely overbought. I'm hesitant to enter. What if it reverses? We need to understand a few things. And I talked this about to you guys a long time ago, and I'll mention it again. RSI is simply just an indicator. It does not mean anything in terms of an overall picture. You can see the RSI was extremely overbought at 73,000, right? A lot of traders probably looked at that zone and said, that's a good shorting opportunity. RSI is overbought. Trump is in office now. This is a sell the news event. They had a little candlestick, right? They had a little bit of candlestick, but look what happened right after. It got broken out, and then we went another $3,000 from the initial breakout period. Now RSI is in extreme zones, and once again, people are probably saying, hey, I want to short. That is the problem a lot of traders have. They look at RSI, they look at their little MACD, and they say, okay, well, this is overbought, this is overbought. No, realistically, guys, yes, Bitcoin can still continue. Ethereum can still continue. RSI doesn't mean shit. It really doesn't. And the reason why is because the amount of bullish pressure happening in the market, now that we have concrete proof that Trump is, of course, in office and he is pro-crypto, and we are breaking all-time high, it does not make any sense to be looking for shorting opportunities. And I'm sure someone's going to see a little red candle and be like, ha, Pingu, you were wrong. We saw a little correction. Yes, there's going to be corrections on the way towards the upside. Obviously, nothing just goes up straight up, but the overall directional of a trade is a long perspective. We are only looking for long positions. You can see on the current 4-hour time frame, Ethereum is consolidating in between these support levels right here, 2668. But guess what? 2668, although it has been tested, look what happened. Buyers came into the market, pushed Ethereum back up. This 2711 is going to act as a major resistance. And the point is, we want to trade into that resistance zone. The question, of course, becomes is what happens after 2711. If Ethereum ends up breaking above 2711, we have to use that level as support. So there's two ways of trading this. Number one is you are now entering a long position trading into 2711. Number two is you're simply waiting for 2711 to break, enter a long position for a quick scalp opportunity. Of course, if the squeeze manages to play out, great, you're locking in a ton of profits. The third opportunity or third confirmation, which most traders, of course, are waiting for, is this sort of formation. And you can see we've seen this breakout trade happen before on Ethereum. We broke above 2711, saw a squeeze high to 2766, but then we had to reuse that level as support. That's the confirmation we want to see. Every single time Ethereum has broken above this zone, we have failed to hold this level as support. If we see Ethereum end up holding this level structure as support, that is the long confirmation. And guys, we're live right now, and I'm telling you once again, this is a very simple scalp opportunity. A scalp into 2711, because how can you know 2711 is going to act as a magnet? All you really do is just pay attention to previous price analysis. The amount of wicks at 2711 before reversal is something you have to consider. Look at how many wicks we've seen. 2711 always gets tested, then we see an initial drop. And I'm sure some of you guys are saying, well, okay, wait, what about this? 2700, 2703, there's wicks there too. The difference is the fact that Bitcoin is at all-time high. There is enough bullish pressure in the market for you to be confident in your scalp long position right now into 2711. If, of course, Bitcoin starts to retrace, it's a different sort of situation. And that's the point of the live stream I wanted to talk about. Yesterday, I told you guys about Doge, and I said, look, Doge ends up breaking above 0.193, or of course 0.1779, we're going to see a squeeze. The deciding factor for Doge was Bitcoin. When Bitcoin rallied, Doge rallied, and Bitcoin continued to rally, and Doge was continuing to rally, right? That's the main deciding factor. All you have to do is when you're trading altcoins is pay attention to Bitcoin. If you're looking for Bitcoin, if you're looking for a Bitcoin situation here, you want to be very, very cautious. So the reason why is because if Bitcoin starts to reverse, then you have to be very cautious with your altcoin setups as well. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. You ideally don't want to be looking for holding a trade if Bitcoin starts to reverse, because again, if Bitcoin reverses, altcoins get nuked. But look at the beauty of Ethereum right now, right? So this was live when I told you guys this is a very simple scalp opportunity. Ethereum is not going to rest until that 2711 level is tested. We know that level is going to be tested. So that's the directional trade that we want. That's the scalp position we want. We want Ethereum heading into 2711. That is a trade setup. Once 2711 ends up breaking, that's a different trade setup, right? If we break and then we see a squeeze, great. You can play that break as well. But if it rejects, then you lock in your profits, because again, we don't want to see something like this. Nobody knows what's going to happen into 2711, but what we do know is right now the market wants to see 2711. Now, the second part to that, of course, is Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is breaking into all-time high, it makes absolutely no sense for you to be looking for shorting position. Guys, this is live. Look, I'm literally telling you guys this live. We're at 2701 as of right now. Why? Because Bitcoin is continuing to rally towards the upside. But do you see the difference, right? Now, Bitcoin is starting to lose a little bit of steam and Ethereum starts to drop. Does that mean you start panic closing your positions? Whoa, we're going to zero? No, and that's where the emotional part comes from. If Bitcoin is rallying, Ethereum's going to rally. The overall level remains to be at 2711. Once that zone ends up hitting, then it's a different conversation. And that's the whole point of scalping, is you want to scalp into these resistance zones, play the break, enter the break, exit the break, and then wait for candle close, and then re-enter. Same thing with Doge right now. Would I be looking for a trade setup here in terms of consolidation? No. All I'm doing is just going to be waiting for around 0.21. that level structure ends up breaking, I enter a long position on the break and ride the wave towards the upside. That's pretty much how you trade these sort of setups. Mostly for all-time high. When you are near all-time high or after all-time high, the question becomes, how do you trade after that? Well, simply put, we have some wick highs that were created on Bitcoin. We enter at 75.1, we end up breaking, boom, nice little trade setup, continuation. Now let's assume this 4-hour candlestick stops right here, and we close on this 4-hour candlestick like this, then I would just draw another line right here at 76.5. 76.5 ends up breaking, we enter another scalp long. Now the reason why we're not swinging here, the reason why we're not swinging these positions is because our exponential moving averages are completely over leveraged. What I would like to see is the EMAs being retested, a candle close above that zone, and then you can enter a long position or a swing position with more confidence. If these levels haven't been tested yet, even on the daily time for the 4-hour time frame, you don't want to get caught out near all-time high and then end up getting wrecked. That's the whole point of these swing positions, is you need to have a proper entry. But if the market doesn't give you that entry, that's where the beauty of scalping positions comes in. That's where we continue scalping the market, looking for these trade setups and profiting on the way towards the upside. So I hope that makes sense for you guys, right? I hope that's the whole point of this live stream, is the psychological part, because a lot of you guys struggle with the psychological. Yesterday I saw it firsthand. Bitcoin was breaking out, Ethereum was breaking out, and people were still hesitating. They were saying, well, I missed the entry by $3. I missed the entry by $5, Pingu. Oh my God, it moved a penny against me. I don't know what to do. Guys, zoom out. We are still completely not even close to where we should be for Bitcoin and Ethereum. And again, that's the whole point, is you have to stop thinking in terms of bear market thinking. Psychological of, oh my God, Ethereum went up $5. I missed my chance. No, that doesn't make any sense. Because again, Ethereum level is at 2711. The risk aspect even from here is still there. Of course, if we see a breakout and a squeeze of 2711, that's where the opportunity comes from. But the question, of course, remains, is Ethereum going to reject 2711, or are we going to see a squeeze into the wick highs of 2760? That is the $1 million question. But again, what we know right now is you will see Ethereum is not letting go. Ethereum wants the 2711 zone. This is a very simple scalp opportunity. We scalp into that zone, lock in our profits. Of course, you can hold the trade and see how it reacts to things, but that's the whole point of Ethereum. So I hope that makes sense for you guys, right? So I hope everyone is on the same page there. But yeah, so just a quick little live session here. Like I said, I'm not waiting too long, but yeah, this is, so just let me quickly just message the chat. Just make sure they're on the thing. You are watching ETH. Okay. All right. So anyways, sorry, I was just messaging the whales. Now, if the EMAs rise above entry, is it better to swing for that trade? If we get an exponential moving average retest and we close above, then yes, you can definitely enter a swing if you get an entry down here. If you don't get an entry down here, it makes no sense to swing here. Instead, just scalp. The whole point of scalp and the beauty of it is you can go to sleep at night not being worried you're in a position. Right now on Ethereum, you can see we're breaking into 2700. Watch for the 2711 mark. It's going to act as a magnet. And I'm doing this live with you guys, right? I'm showing you guys this live. This level is going to act as a magnet on this 4-hour time frame. It's going to happen very fast. It's going to hit that level, and then the question becomes what happens after that. So again, you're seeing this live right now. I think I started at 2793. So again, that's about a good scalp position. Even now, if you are in that trade, you are in profit. Why? Bitcoin continues to rally. And once Bitcoin continues to rally, so will Ethereum. So I hope that makes sense. Do we use high leverage now? No. We are not using 25x on Ethereum. That's how you get liquidated. Just continue using lower leverage. You don't need to use 25x leverage mostly for Ethereum. Just use 10x, even 12x. You'll make money. The volatility is already here. You don't need to increase your leverage. The volatility already exists. If you get Ethereum, you're not getting $5, $6 moves anymore. Now you're getting $30, $40, $50 moves. Does not make sense for you guys to be doing that. No, Jewel, buy the rumor, sell the news. No, it doesn't. That doesn't exist anymore. Bitcoin's at all-time high. There is no more rumors. This is it. Bitcoin is at all-time high. Get into the mindset that Bitcoin is at all-time high. Start trading like it's in the mindset of all-time high. Now you're seeing Ethereum. This is a trade I've talked about all day today. I said, look, 2711 is going to be the main focus. There goes 2711. So that's what you want to do. I'm just going to quickly message the chat. We live. All right. So yeah, so that's what I'm telling you guys, right? So this is the overall level that you want to pay attention to. Once that level ends up breaking, then it's a different conversation. Anyways, so I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys understand. I hope that cleared things up for you guys. When will we be out of the election volatility? Yeah, probably one more week. But again, the volatility right now we're seeing is just all-time high volatility. We're going to see this for the next few days, next few months, at least look at Ethereum, guys. This is it. This was a free trade setup I gave you. Free trade. Free scalp long opportunity into Ethereum. This is very simple trade. Now, I'm sure someone's looking at this and, oh no, I missed my entry at 2,700. I can't enter at 2,702 because it's already up $2. Does not make sense. It does not make sense. The overall level is still 27.11, and what happens after that is going to be the main question. So yes, there's still opportunities here. Sure, if it reverses on you, if it starts going down on you, is it the end of the world? No, because why? We know 27.11 is a major magnet. Sooner or later, that magnet is going to hit. Why? Bitcoin is at all-time high. Trade accordingly. Trade accordingly. No one's telling you to open 50x leverage here. No one's telling you that. Just be smart with your entries. Be smart with your leverage, and you will profit in this market. You will make money in this market. Just please, 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 don't be greedy. Don't hold strings for hopes and dreams. That's the whole point of trading. There's no reason for you guys to be over leveraged or looking for those major positions and that one trade to make it all. No, that's not how this works. All we simply do is we trade what we know. And right now, what we know is that 27.11 is going to act as a magnet. Anyways, I got about 3 gift cards here to give away to 60 of you that are in the chat. The game is very simple. All you simply do is, of course, I ask a question. First one to answer wins gift card. And then you go from there. And of course, I'm going to mute my mic real quick so you guys don't hear me typing. I'm going to ask a question. Whoever answers first and gets the answer right, we go from there. So yes, let me quickly mute my mic. And the first question is coming on the board right now. All right, first question. What color is my new car? First one to answer gets a nice gift card. Okay, General, got it. It's red. It's a red Toyota Supra. I posted in the chat multiple times. Congratulations, General. You got the first gift card. See? You see how it didn't do random trivia questions you can just answer on Google? See that? See that? It's smart. All right, now I'll be back again. Second question coming in. All right, second question. Here we go. What is the largest reptile in the world? Second question. What is the largest reptile in the world? We're looking for a specific. Remember, specific. There's multiple. You're not listening. Specific. Which one is? Yes, HL with the answer. Saltwater crocodiles. There's many. Saltwater crocodiles is correct. There we go. HL and General. Second and third. Or sorry, last one. Here we go. Last one. Everyone ready? Last one. Last answer. Here we go. Let me quickly answer this. Here we go. I'll make it easy. All right, here we go. Last question incoming. How many lives are cats said to have? How many lives are cats said to have? 9. Juan Meja with the answer. General, HL, and Juan, please message me on Telegram for your wins. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. It is going to be a quick live session, like I said. Main focus today is, of course, 27.11. There is 2 hours and 39 minutes until this candle closes. It's going to be volatile, but that's the main structure we want to see. This was a very nice scalping opportunity into the highs of course, 27.03. If you're playing the breakout trade, so if you're waiting for the breakout trade, wait for it, wait for the breakout, and then enter. Or, of course, if you're entering right here, then you want to be extremely aggressive. But yes, the market is pushing for 27.11. Bitcoin is leading the way, and Ethereum is going to play catch up. And when there is that breakout trade, guys, at 27.11, I am telling you it is going to be life-changing money, just like I told you about Bitcoin. Same idea here. So I hope that makes sense for everyone. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I know it's 20 minutes and a little bit early, but like I said, there's a lot I have to do. There's a lot I have to update in terms of trade setups right now. So I hope you guys enjoy your day. And yes, once again, last question. And for those of you that are leveraging or looking to leverage, the link is in the bio for Blowfin. It is very easy to sign up. They give you tons of rewards. Very, very simple. I highly recommend it, guys. Seriously, take some money out, put it into leverage, and start learning how to do this, because this bull market is going to be the easiest bull market in terms of money because of how much money is flowing into the market. It's going to be very, very simple. And I hope you guys understand, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. Thank you so much for coming. Peace out.